Fine. Look, I'm not here to defend Toronto very often, but I thought that was interesting. Hashtag noticing.
Tax-free state.
Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk. Stick talk.
And hockey. Yes, sir.
Welcome back, everyone. Quite the week in the NHL. We've got the break is on now. Roster freezes happened. No more games for a few weeks. We got all eyes on the Olympics coming up. Exciting times.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. Yeah. I tuned into the women's hockey yesterday.
Yep.
The round robins.
Yep.
Damn good games.
Canada's game got postponed. That was a shame.
Yeah, that was a shame. Norovirus for the Finns. That's a little bit of a tough one. And then I saw frickin' Spectre from Sportsnet.
Okay.
He put out a tweet, and it was like, all the women are complaining about not getting any coverage, and then we fly halfway across the world to give them coverage.
And they don't play?
No, and then they don't make themselves available for media day.
Yeah, they're sick, dude.
Yeah, you dumbass. They all have norovirus or are in frickin' lockdown because half of the players they've been in contact with had norovirus. You idiot.
Nice.
You frickin' moron.
Hell yeah.
Common Spectre. I hate that guy.
Hell yeah. What a bozo.
Bozo City.
But yeah, that's where our eyes are at now for sure. We did get a couple trades right before the freeze.
Yeah, man. Were you kind of shocked about any of these in particular?
I mean, no, like Bugstad just like wasn't on my radar. So I was kind of surprised to hear that, but that's just because I wasn't really tuned in on if they were moving him. But like, I don't know. Did any surprise you?
The Panarin return really surprised me. You know? Like I get that we're talking about a guy who can leave in a few months and re-sign anyways on a team that's otherwise tied.
Yeah.
I just feel like you might have been better off. I mean, Panarin's not going to play in the Olympics. You aren't worried about him getting hurt there.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you use the roster freeze as a time to start negotiating, building some collateral, getting a couple guys interested, stirring the pot?
Yep.
And I mean, like, especially as the Olympics go on, someone's going to go down.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
look,
this is the problem with giving out NMCs. Right? Because he said that was the spot. From the reporting afterwards, there was nowhere else he was going to go.
But I mean, look, if Matthew Tkachuk goes down again, and he's done for the season, you know, if like a Timo Meier goes down for the season, if like a Thomas Hertl or a Martin Necas goes down for the season, have like three very desirable locations that are reasonably contending that would be shopping this and would be more than happy to make a bigger push than what was that, a third, a fourth, and a prospect? And a conditional
but like
fourth
again, like it's not like, well, of the teams that were interested, this is where Panarin wanted to go. Like he told the Rangers, if you're trading me to LA. What are you gonna do? Your hands are tied, and you do it before the break because, you know, if you're an ownership group, I mean, granted, it's the Rangers. They got a ton of money, but you don't want to pay this guy his salary to sit for the next few weeks.
I mean, I guess so, but like
no, it's not. It's not a great return. Don't get me wrong for a player of Panarin's caliber, but like this is why you have to be careful about giving out your NMCs and NTCs because this is what can happen. A guy can, if you say, "Hey, we're gonna move on," and he says, "Okay, yeah, I'll wait for this place." Well, you got to take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, devil's plot.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean,
NMCs aren't free candy.
Grintree's a good prospect, right? I mean,
we've covered.
We've taken
him
a look at him. I mean,
yeah.
I took a look at him for Fantrax reasons in the past. Late first round pick. I mean, not an awful prospect, but obviously a very poor return. But you know, better than getting nothing and watching him walk away in 3 months.
Yeah, valid. That is valid. It's just it's a really, really brutal return.
I mean, for sure.
Lessons on NMCs. I mean, what? The Devils ended up paying like a third and a fourth and a prospect just to get rid of Palat.
Yeah.
And they got back like Tispikalov, whatever the hell.
Yeah. That guy.
2 points in like 37 games. Sick.
That's
Groundbreaking.
right. I forgot about that.
And then they went out and
yeah.
got Bugstad as well. Sick. Groundbreaking. Our fourth line
Yeah.
stacked.
The Devils just like waiting until their entire season is down the drain to buy.
And buy poorly again.
And
Like, what
buy-
is this?
I mean, I think Nick Bugstad's a player. I got no problem with him.
I like Nick Bugstad, but it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's the
That's
same thing
actually-
as picking up Dumoulin last year. It's like, we're not going anywhere. The guy expires, and even then, he's just filling in the leaky boat. Just let this sink and
Well,
bring in someone from the minors.
No, what was the return on Bugstad? Because like no. I think if you're like, this is a trade I would have been like, hell yeah, in the offseason.
Yeah.
If you're loading up for this year and you're like, okay, you know, we're adding a depth guy, like, because like I really don't think, especially if you're trying to be good, like actually good and compete for something, I don't think you want to be bringing up a guy from the minors and hoping he does a serviceable job for you in high pressure situations.
But we're not making playoffs.
Well, I know now, but this is what I mean. Like at the in the offseason, this
Okay,
would have been
yeah.
a trade that I really liked.
No, totally. And I mean, hey, even in next offseason, if this was pushed 5 months,
Totally.
I'd love it.
But like just the idea of doing it like once, like as soon as it's really been decided that your season's over, that's bonkers.
Well, I mean, it's still the same thing as the Dumoulin thing last year, where it's like your season's essentially done.
Yep.
And like Seamus Casey's been brilliant every time you've called him up.
Mhm.
He's basically put up a point every time he's touched the NHL ice.
Mm-hmm.
Just call him up for 30 games and give him a chance.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is he plays himself into a job. The worst case scenario is that like you end up going into the offseason and going, okay, yeah, he's not ready. We need to go and shop serious money.
Yeah.
But like,
And like
nah.
I still don't mind it for them just because, like, really, what do you send? Like, who's Thomas Bordeleau? Who is that guy?
I think a dude they picked up in the third or fourth round. I don't even know.
Sure, and you send a fourth as well. Like, that's a very, very, very negligible return for a guy who is signed through next year at under $2 million. Like, you are at least it's not a rental.
I mean, yes, and you do need like true third, fourth liners that are going to get it done for you. But like, I just don't know. Like,
Yeah, no, me neither. The timing is so bizarre.
and then like combining that with the Palat trade that happened like 5-6 days earlier, it's like I get that you need to replace the space with the body, but at the same time, like, dude, like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like you had all the time in the world now.
Yeah.
And like you just went and like backed yourself into another situation. And it's
How,
like,
are you in the Fire Fits boat?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so there.
Yeah.
Like I was there when the NMCs started piling up. I've
Mhm.
been there for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I was concerned. Now I'm gravely concerned.
Yeah.
I
I am as well.
I think he just lost the plot, you know?
Yeah.
Too conservative for too long and kind of got taken advantage of in a few of these trades as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I would agree.
He's not very good at hiding desperation or bluffing his way through.
Right. Yeah. I completely agree with that. It's from someone who's not quite as tapped into the Devils, a little bit of a bird's eye view looking at what they're doing. It just feels like there's not a lot of intensity until suddenly there's way too much intensity.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know?
not clear asset management. I mean, a lot of it
No, it's
doesn't really make sense in the first place. And like now we're at a place where it's like Markstrom hasn't been that great. He's also
Yeah.
kind of having injury issues.
Yeah.
Allen's been outplaying him. They're
Yep.
both 34. Nico Dawes is up next year, and he has real offers from KHL teams to just go and play and make real money right now.
Yeah.
Or other teams. He could just
Sure.
leave.
Sure.
They could just pay us whatever they pay him because he's a starting, like, he's going to be a backup. He's not
Yeah.
going to make that much.
No.
So like he's still like an RFA, but like even if you sign him for like 2-3 mil,
Mhm.
it's not a big pick hit.
Yeah. No.
It's not a concern. It's not
Mhm.
like if you're RFAing a dude who makes 7 mil on signing or 8 mil, like that's
Sure.
gonna ding you.
Yeah. 100%.
$2 million, whatever. Like, I think the ding on that's like a fourth or a third. Like, who cares?
And like, agreed. And even the Palat thing is really weird to me. Like, why in a season again that is out the window? Like, how long does he have left?
Like another
3 years?
3, yeah.
2, 3, something like that. Doesn't really matter. I mean, when you have a guy like that, the season's kind of out the window. Why pay to move off him mid-season? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why when he's having the worst year of his career so far? Like, why not try to at least somewhat resuscitate his value? Or when he's close to being a UF, like next year he'll be an expiring contract.
He's legitimately in year 4 of 5. We could have just walked this to year 5 and saved a third round.
And even like if you just take it to this coming off season, that's now an expiring contract. You don't even have to wait till mid-season deadline thing and sell. You'd probably find a taker for that deal. That doesn't involve you paying to get off it. Like that, I find that rather ridiculous.
No, this is insane. You could have gone to any team that's like in a mid-rebuild and been like, I got a vet guy who wants to play second, third line minutes with some of your talented dudes.
Yeah.
Say less. Say less.
Even if you, and then, with 1 year left, you can feel free retaining on that as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced in Fitz's fit, if you will.
I've lost faith. He's lost the plot, and quite frankly, I think the Devils are pretty boned.
I'm highly concerned. I really am. But it's interesting because I think they should fire him, because I actually think if you get a competent management group in there that starts acting swiftly, that can be turned around.
Absolutely. I think that if you got a guy,
because they have the talent.
Yeah, I think if you got a guy like Billy Guerin in here and like, a dude that just let the nuts hang, we'd be done. We'd be good.
Yeah, I agree.
This wouldn't be a conversation piece, but like, I don't know, Fitz he has no bite. He's got no bite. And that's the problem.
Yep, I completely agree. It's actually a similar problem to the one I have with Sheldon Keefe as well, so that's interesting.
Yeah, you know what?
I think he's got a lot of fake bite. He's got a lot of bark, not a lot of bite.
Yeah, I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
He's a guy that like commands respect but doesn't really back it up. That's how I feel, you know?
Yeah, well said. That, you know what, though, with all that, even I feel like the Panarin trade didn't even feel like the biggest news this week. Honestly, I felt like
no. I mean,
the story out of Penn State,
holy,
from Penn State to State Penn, they said.
Same cell as Diddy, they said.
That's crazy. GMAC, the guy himself, Gavin McKenna, gets himself wrapped up in potential felony charges out the gate this week. Story drops out of nowhere. He could be facing 20 years, they say.
Yeah, what was it? Aggravated assault.
Yeah.
Second degree assault. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, this day was so much fun. Like, I feel like we haven't had like a good kind of like first overall pick scandal in a very long time.
No, not one that was like not totally like
that's what I mean, like a good one.
Yeah,
like a what is going on one. And sure enough, he cracks some guy outside the bar. They say, rumors are just going everywhere. Oh, he shoved his mom. This guy called his mom a hoe. This and that. He was hammered in the bar. Like the rumor mill was just going crazy. And I just thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's really was my takeaway from all this.
I thought it was pretty cool. And I also thought that like I could pick and choose. Like I could figure out what was like pretty valid and what wasn't real quick. I mean, look, the police report was filed at like 8:45.
Yeah.
So that means that they had to have been called before 8:45. And the last time I checked, no one's getting blackout drunk with their mom and their teammates at a team dinner at the local uni pub at
7:30 p.m. Yeah.
Not happening at all.
Yeah, I mean, my thought as soon as it became kind of clear that the mom thing was involved here, like my thought for real was there are 20 plus NHL GMs that just said to themselves, Gavin McKenna's our number one guy.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
That's my dude.
Hashtag Canadian grit right there.
Yeah, and then like Chicago somehow said that they weren't interested. Like, all right.
Vegas rescinds their offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and the charges have gotten dropped.
Yes, and that was the thing too, is
Yeah.
we can laugh about this now because I mean I guess he rightfully popped the dude because the charges got dropped. He left it
Charges got
alone. He also probably just, was threatened to be expelled and
Yeah.
And
like charges got dropped, and like he did break the guy's jaw. So like it would seem this may have been warranted.
It would seem it may have been coming, and it would seem maybe supplementary discipline was coming down the pipe for the broken jaw-y.
Broken
The jar, if you will.
Yeah. So I don't know. Honestly, my biggest takeaway from that was just like, dang, this was a fun day of media.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway was talk shit, get hit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
FAFO, so they say. Speaking of that, just real quick, we don't have to go too far, but is Stenberg your number one right now?
I mean, I'm trying to temper how I feel about World Juniors because I realize it's such a small sample size. And Gavin McKenna is like playing against 22, 23-year-olds in college. I do think I would give the edge to Stenberg, though, at the end of the day. Like, I do think he has just a little bit more of the whole package ready.
Sure.
But I think that McKenna will be the better buy long term.
That's very fair.
Like, I think Steinberg's like your Mr. Reliable. Like, that's like a Nico Hischier pick. Like, he's always going to be your like 1-2C and it'll be great.
Yeah.
But like, he's never going to like be star spangled.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not juicy.
I don't really think there's a wrong answer on that for the record. Like, they're both pretty special.
I think it's like Crosby versus Ovechkin,
I hope. God, I hope so.
Like, do you want steak or lobster?
God, I hope that's the case. I mean, what a treat those two are. Quick note on that, and I urge our listeners to watch for this as well. If you happen to get a chance to watch any Gavin McKenna hockey at all, which, by the way, if you have a way to watch NCAA hockey, you should be watching Penn State right now because Gavin McKenna is doing some special stuff there right now. He is heating up. The games are fun. They're playing some very good teams, so I would recommend you try to watch some of those games. And Thomas Drance said something very interesting that I want to give him some credit for. And he said when he's watching the like truly special players, he's looking for like as one of his differentiators on like the great players and the true stars is like who moves different than everyone else. Right? Like, the way like Nathan McKinnon like skates like he's mad at the ice?
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I
so
mean?
funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And like the way Connor McDavid just like flows like a freaking river through defenders.
Yeah.
Like they just move differently than other people.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that Gavin McKenna looks like that. And when I watched I watched part of the outdoor game for Penn State. And that is kind of what Gavin McKenna does. Like Stenberg's a very good skater, don't get me wrong. He's a north-south guy and all that. But, like, Gavin kind of just has that, like, looks different out there vibe to him.
Yeah, he has a composure that I haven't seen in many before.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely know what you mean by the way that he, like, moves through the ice.
Yeah.
It's definitely, like, a trademarked thing for him.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is very cool. For him, it's kind of like he's floating on air, though. It's very
it's
straight.
very floaty. Yeah,
reminds me of like Rick Nash.
What a player Rick Nash was.
What a hell of a guy.
God, I feel like Don Cherry.
Boy, oh boy, I tell ya.
Boy, oh boy, Rick Nash. Hell yeah. Anyways,
speaking of the NHL hitting its attitude era, Willie Nylander gets a fine for flipping the bird.
Yeah. Now I got a legit problem with this. PJ and I kind of talked about this, but like, so Willie flips the bird, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, should you do that? Probably not. Gets the fine, and even that alone doesn't really bother me all that much.
Right.
But we had less than a year ago NHL players chanting "Fuck McDavid" on camera to no fine. Brad Marchand giving the cameras the bird to no fine.
Yep.
Toronto does it. Fine. Look, I'm not here to defend Toronto very often, but I thought that was interesting.
Look.
Hashtag noticing.
Tax-free state.
Tax-free state, indeed.
It's exactly what it says.
It's exactly
Paying
what it
taxes
says.
on nothing.
I don't know. I thought that was peculiar.
Yeah, noticing. We'll say noticing.
We will say noticing.
I find it very intriguing, but I mean that's just the NHL though. I mean, like, that's the same NHL that gave out like first round penalties to both the Devils and the Canucks for, things that they had.
Perfectly legal contracts.
Yeah, perfectly legal contracts at the time, just because they like went wrong and made them look bad in post, and it's like, okay, just move on.
Yeah.
But then, you have teams that are like going through literal scandals.
Yeah.
Like literally covering up travesties in their organization, assaults in their organization, and they just like get publicly shamed for it, and then also let back into the league like 2 years later.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty cool. Pretty cool league.
Pretty cool. Pretty neat.
And
Pretty
it's
sick.
not just restricted to the NHL itself, because we had something fun elsewhere across hockey this week.
Yeah, I mean, in friggin', I don't know, I think it's London or like the Scottish League, EIHL. Jay, could you look up where the hell the Fife Flyers are from instead of watching Willie Nylander flip the bird?
The Fife Flyers.
You can see the look on his like teammates' face too. They're like, you probably shouldn't have done that.
Established in 1938
Ain't that
in the
some?
UK. Oh, Scottish?
Yeah, the Scottish Professional League. I was right. There we go.
In Kirkcaldy, FIFA. Fife.
Fife. Fife. Fife.
A real place. So yeah,
Prove it. So, anyways, for context, it's a very small team. Their building has a capacity of 3,500 per record.
Nice.
This is the same team.
Maybe this
keep
is
in mind.
why. Sorry.
Keep in mind, same team that has Milan Lucic
Oh,
playing for them
currently.
Yes.
Hell yeah. They got the hunchback in Notre Dame there.
Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, they had a David Booth
Scandal.
who refused to wear the Pride jersey during their Pride night.
Yeah,
And then they canceled their Pride night.
indeed.
They just straight up were like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Everyone showed up. Like the like local Pride organization had shown up and not been told. And then basically just no one watched the game. They all just walked out. They were like, that's whack. And then David Booth, because he wasn't wearing his freaking Pride jersey, wore his regular jersey during the game.
Yeah.
And then went down with a lower body injury.
Yeah.
God works in mysterious ways.
God
Holy
works
shit.
in mysterious ways, indeed. Yeah, that's some pretty like blatant instant karma. I find that fun.
Yeah, you did it to yourself.
I
don't even
do
know.
love just the idea that like
Not taking warm up, and then because you refuse to wear a Pride jersey,
exactly,
and then getting hurt because you didn't take warm up because you're like frickin' 44 or 41.
It's a shame. The people of Fife deserve better.
They do. Shout out the people of Fife. I didn't even know it was a real place until
Neither
this
did I,
week.
but they're getting to watch Milan Lucic and David Booth hockey.
Well, I mean, they were. They were.
That's crazy.
Now they're watching David bench hockey.
Yeah, that's what David Pressbox.
David hospital bed.
That's terrible. All right, let's move on from the double Fs.
Yeah, speaking of David Booth, who's your Hart Trophy winner?
I don't know. I was kind of thinking David Booth might have a long chance at it still. No, yeah, Hart Trophy. I mean the consensus. Actually, can you pull up DraftKings, the betting odds? Because I want to see what the consensus is there. We've got our Hart Trophy, and like that is something I feel like we got to start talking about pretty soon. Nathan McKinnon has been kind of the unanimous guy all year, but he's down to minus 180 odds, so still the favorite on DraftKings Sportsbook, but not like heavily favored anymore. I find it wild that Connor McDavid is now fourth in Hart voting at plus 700, even though he had something like insane. Like, what was it like? Did he have like 30 points in like 7 games or something?
Yeah, some stupid like
something
that.
just
It was ridiculous.
I just want to plant my flag on this and say I think that Macklin Celebrini should win the Hart.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a conversation. The kid's been absolutely unreal, especially for his age and the team he's playing around. Nathan McKinnon can get fucked. Like, I'm the biggest Nathan McKinnon glazer.
I mean, I just think I think that it's like, yeah. I mean, he is the most valuable player like to his team for sure. Like the San Jose Sharks would be nothing this year without Macklin Celebrini having like 40 more points than anyone else on that team. Like the Colorado Avalanche are a very great. They're like a great hockey team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they had like an absolutely unreal record through the first half of the season. I forget what it was now, but like
it was ridiculous. I mean, they've been cool this month, but like even then they're over 500 and they're like clear. Like what motivation do they have to care right now?
No, and I mean they're going into like the Olympic break. You think that anyone was really trying before the Olympics? That's their like dream.
Although we should note somehow, I thought for sure that that last day of games was going to be the biggest snooze fest of NHL hockey imaginable. Tampa and Florida.
Oh, what a banger! What a scrap!
Just hawking them at each other the day before the Olympics.
Hey, they can't fight at the Olympics, so they got to get it settled somewhere.
That was gas.
Yeah, and what a response. What a response from Tampa, honestly. I loved it after Tkachuk went all the way around the play to hit Kucherov behind the play from the back.
Yep. I loved when there was that they found a Joe pro hockey player in the Epstein files. Just the top comment was Matthew Joe Tkachuk.
Second one was no, not Joe NHL. Might be a pro, will never be the same.
Rip. Yeah, no, and the answer from Tampa was sick.
It was incredible. I mean, what a fight. Did you see Hagel?
Oh, yeah.
Feeding him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. That was therapeutic.
Cooper gets tossed as well.
I gotta say, this was like a beautiful week in hockey, especially after such a shitty one that we finished on last time.
Yeah.
Like, I really needed this. This boosted my spirit.
I can't lie. That Hart one there, PJ, my eyes are bad and that writing's kind of small. And I did think where it said Emmett Finney or what was that on? Was that Calder maybe? Oh, I thought we were looking at the Hart and I thought that said Evander Kane. With Hart betting odds, I was like, yes, give it to him.
That's my king.
Let me put some money on that. I mean, yeah, Matthew Schaefer, I think has got to be the
putting money on a guy who's banned from every casino in Vegas is actually diabolical.
I bet you he's banned from everyone in Vancouver too.
I'm gonna start tweeting at him all of my odds and bets.
Yeah. What else we got? What do we got for the Norris there? Kale, Zach, Quinn, Hudson, Bouchard, Chikrin. It's a long way before you get to Mert Sider at plus 10,000. I don't like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know what to tell you. Everyone's just been arguably better. That's not like maybe. Saying that Sider's bad. He's definitely been a top 10 D this year. It's just that he's not been a top 5.
I disagree. I actually completely disagree
with
that.
What do you mean?
I don't think he's been as good as Hughes, Makar, Werenski per se. But I think he's been better than Hudson, Chikrin, Bouchard, and Darren Radish for sure.
Okay, yeah, but I would also say that Radish is also one of those guys where he gets the extra boost because he's been so much better than you expect him to.
Sure.
I mean, do I think that Radish is better? No, God, no. I don't even think he's top 10. I don't think he's top 20. I think he's
had a great season.
Yeah, he has. But like, does that change like my overall opinion of like Darren Radish, the hockey player? Not
sure.
not exceptionally. Everyone has a good year sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean,
PJ, who do you like for the Hart?
For the Hart, I feel like it's never the most valuable player. I think that's Cap. Like, I think honestly, the only time that a guy has won because he's been the most like valuable to his team,
Taylor frickin' Hall.
Indeed.
That was robbery.
Shut up.
That should have been closeted.
No way. That's Hall of Fame. Taylor Hall.
Do you believe that for Connor McDavid as well?
What?
Like, do you think?
Like, what I'm getting at is that Macklin Celebrini being, say, the most valuable to his team, I don't think is like legit how the trophy's decided. So
Right.
because of that, I do think McKinnon will win, especially if they're the President's Trophy. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's chalky, but I think that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, McDavid again though at plus 700.
Honestly, if you're getting your betting done at DraftKings Sportsbook, look, there's
Nice plug.
there's a chance that Connor McDavid at any given moment could go on as just a stupid heater and just like take this. And getting Connor McDavid for anything ever at plus 700 odds is a bet I'd be taking personally.
Take any bet at 100,000 to 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Norris is it's a question.
Yeah, that's a question.
If Columbus makes the playoffs, I think it's Werenski for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. I can't believe Sider.
Yeah,
Plus
I think
10,000.
I think that's insane.
I think it's going to be Quinn Hughes. For what it's worth. I never actually put in who I thought it should be. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be Quinn Hughes.
I also think it should be Quinn Hughes. I mean, you look at
The
first of
numbers.
all, yeah, I mean, he's kind of the both for me, where like I think he is the most valuable defenseman in the league, bar none. Like the same way you would say a Nathan McKinnon will win. Like I think that's true. But then you also look at is he the most valuable to his team? And like the numbers are there. We saw this year the Minnesota Wild with and without Quinn Hughes, and what a difference it's been.
No, absolutely. I mean, they were 17th in points generated, even strength, and 20th in power play.
Yeah.
And now they're like first and third or something.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid.
He's already breaking franchise records of like most like 4-point games by a defenseman. It was something like that. He beat Brian Suter, and he did it in 630 less games.
Jesus.
He's been there for like 35 games.
Yeah. Like, look, we're witnessing something really special.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to say, I don't think it's enough to make the Wild make it to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, their biggest problem is they got to play Detroit and then Colorado. Or sorry, Dallas then Colorado. I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And beyond that, like, he should still win. Like,
Yeah.
no one's changed the game for their team like Quinn Hughes has for the Wild. I know the Blue Jackets have been playing over their head. I
Pretty
mean,
good.
relatively.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's nearly enough to justify putting Makar and Werenski at like duplicate odds of negative 115 and
Right.
then giving Quinn Hughes some disrespectful shit like plus 2,500.
Yeah, I think
I'd
that's
take
pretty
that
wild.
bet easy.
I mean,
Easy.
the problem with the Norris is that it's historically just been like the who has the most points award.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is I think why you see Darren Radish where you see him.
Exactly.
And even same for, Bouchard and Lane Hudson as well, who both are having great seasons as well. Like I'm not trying to, talk down on those players whatsoever. But yeah, I think that's why you see that reflecting in the betting odds is because of that. I think we should add another trophy for defensemen. I really do. I think we need an offensive and a defensive one.
If there was that, and there was like the Lidstrom,
Yeah.
who would be your Lidstrom winner then?
Cider.
Facts.
Easy.
100%.
Easy. Like,
The Lidstrom. I like that.
I love that. But like, Quinn Hughes, plus 2,500, I'm taking that.
It's a good guess. Cool. That's all we need for award talk for now. I think. Do we have anything else for this week?
Not really.
Yeah, that was kind of it. Was the Devils debacle what we talked about?
Yeah, just the whole Palat mess that we missed
Yeah.
last week, and then
Yeah.
doing their business way too late, and also like just the weird and obscure timing. Plus Fitz's, fit being a question.
Mm-hmm. Fitz's fit failure.
Yeah, it's looking tough. So
Can we get some official Olympic predictions though?
I think that might be on the next one.
Is there a next one though?
I don't know. I don't think we need a next one, honestly.
no, we could phone it in. Honestly, I don't care. I could use another week off. I have a tournament next week. I'm playing in Cash Island. We're gonna be the Fizzy Glizzies or some shit.
Fizzy Glizzies.
Yeah.
fun.
So gonna be in the women's elite division for a tournament. So, and it's family day on the Monday, and it's Valentine's Day on the Saturday. So we're actually gonna not do that episode.
No.
You go
No,
and spend
and-
time with your family and
Yeah,
your lover.
100%. And look, there's no NHL hockey from between now and then. There's the Olympic men's hockey will just be getting underway. The women's Olympic hockey won't even be out of the prelims or the round robins. So yeah, but we're not going to come here and yap all weekend.
No, yeah, we'll take a weekend off. We deserve it.
What do they say?
Too.
They say distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Indeed, it does. And this episode was quite nice after our
This was lovely.
our little hang up last week as well. We had a little bit of complications, so we appreciate you all being patient with us.
Yeah, thank y'all for that. That was quite the weekend for both of us. So yeah, sorry about that.
And yeah, again, we do appreciate all the well wishes and all of the support that was shown our way. So thank you very much for that. All of the listeners who piped up and tuned in for that.
For sure.
And yeah, as far as Olympic predictions go, can we do like an obvious one and then like an off the wall one, or do we just have to like put our flag in one?
Why don't we just do medal predictions?
Okay, cool.
I got Canada gold for men's. I got Canada gold, USA silver, Finland bronze.
Yeah, I got, honestly, now that Seth Jarvis is on that team.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Canada.
Yeah.
Got Canada gold.
That's how I feel about Sam Bennett.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Sam Bennett, that goal he scored for Canada in the final game.
He scores those goals that matter.
He is, for whatever reason, he's just got that big game gene in him.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm so with that. Like, I'm very happy with the roster since things have kind of shooken out.
Besides Schaefer.
Yeah, but I mean, like, whatever. You know? Like, shame,
No,
but like,
sure.
we got Celebrini, so like, good enough.
Sure.
Good enough. Canada was going to let us down somewhere with the youth. They always do. But like,
yeah, that's true.
you're going to tell me that Hart nominee Celebrini shouldn't be on the Olympic team?
But there's literally no way I would ever say that.
Exactly. So
But
like,
but like, that doesn't. Why does it have to be just one?
Yeah, true. True.
What do you got for predictions?
I got Canada first, USA always second. Get your merch.
Shirts available on the website.
Absolutely. Link in bio.
Well, sticktalk.square.site.
I was going to take the Swedes until they had all that roster issue. God, what a freaking bummer. I will take the Finns as well, just because I think they're like the only real viable candidate.
Yeah, I think Sweden will play Finland in that final game. Well, actually, I don't know what the groups look like. I don't know how it's seeded, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's a possibility. It must be a possibility, right? That just feels like one of those games where like Sweden and Finland are going to go in together, and Sweden's going to be the slight favorite. They have a little bit more talent. Finland's going to play their Finland game and just barely beat Sweden because they're hurt. Sweden and Finland in the same group. So does that mean they can't play each other for bronze? Probably, right?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. They have 3 groups. Jay, can you go down?
That's crazy.
Can you show us like how this like tree breaks out?
It's been a long time since we've watched Best on Best Olympic Hockey.
1 through 12, determining the rank following: position of the group, numbers of points, goal differential, number of goals scored for, and world ranking.
Okay, so it's not you're not playing anything based on grouping. You're just getting seeded based on grouping. So they can play each other.
They absolutely could.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I got Finland. I want to be like Czechia could do it, you know? I want to be like Slovakia could do it, but like I just don't think they have quite deep enough a roster to really make me believe.
Just to make it interesting, you know what? I'm gonna take the Czechs in bronze, just because that's my homeland.
Yeah, I was gonna say if one of us is, then
Yeah.
it should definitely be you. But
PJ, do you have a prediction?
I too got Canada.
Yep.
Going for gold. I feel way more confident than I was for Four Nations.
Really?
Just for the record.
Why more confident now than then?
I just feel like the Americans have just lost dog since
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even like, I'm actually so not afraid. Even though they're getting Quinn Hughes back.
Guy. Well, that's the scary thing, right? Is Quinn.
Yeah.
I also think that they just need fighting in order to be like a viable candidate
Yeah.
or like competition, and they can't do that. So like I just don't really see it working.
Like getting Quinn is terrifying, but I think you're very right. Like if you look at the Canada side of the ledger, their team, there's not a lot of change there. Besides, Binnington has been worse this year, but Thompson's been better, and Macklin Celebrini has turned into a god. So I would say net they've gotten better. Whereas like the U.S. team, okay, Matthews has taken a step back. JT Miller, is JT Miller.
Jack Hughes is frickin' hurt.
Jack Hughes is frickin' hurt. I'm trying to even think of who else, but I do feel like there's just like a lot of step backs on that American team that Canada hasn't had.
But I do have America with silver still.
Yeah.
And I don't actually think this, but I'm just going to go with Germany for bronze.
Hell yeah.
Because I think that's going to be sick. Leon, Seider, Stützle. It's probably not going to be enough, but
no, it's
whatever.
probably not, but like it actually will be fun to watch their games.
I love the chutzpah behind it, but I really I can't co-sign that.
To be honest with you right now,
Yeah.
I feel like Sweden's injuries are a little bit overblown. It's just Carlson, and I know that's a big loss, but like I think everyone else is healthy now.
That's their number one center.
But I think everyone else is healthy now.
But that's their number one center. And that was the only thing they needed was a number one center.
I feel like 2 weeks ago, it was like 6 guys were out, and it was like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
sure.
It was, and it was quite bad.
But they got healthy now.
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
It was Nylander, Erik Karlsson, Hedman, Landeskog, Broberg. Yeah, they were cooked for a while.
Shout out steroids.
And Carlson's for sure not playing. Like, it's not like he might play.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I don't know. Are you asking me?
Yeah. Because you kind of seem like the Leo Carlson guy over here.
Oh yeah, no, Leo's not playing.
All right.
I'm pretty positive at least.
Do we have any predictions for the women's side of things? Just while we're on it,
Canada gold, USA silver. I mean same idea. And I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take the Finns and bronze.
I think this one's actually gonna suck for us. I think that I got States gold, Canada silver, and I really like that Czech team, but like Finland's better. They just have a bit more.
Sure. Yeah.
So I will also match you on the Finns there, but I do think that Canada will get dog walked. I mean, like they got dog walked in their series they played a few months ago against the States.
Did. Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but I do remember. I don't know. I could very well be wrong that they lost every game, but I know they got dog walked.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll be rocking my my Canada jersey from here on out. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be a frickin' blast. I mean, I don mine as well. I'll be swimming in it as always.
I picked up another one last year, actually, another Olympic Canada jersey, just because like my 2010 one is so near and dear to my heart that like I don't even want to wear it out of the house. Like I just don't want to ruin it. Like the only time I'll really watch it is like or wear it is like at home watching a game.
It's a shadow box item at this point. Like you may as well just pin it up. And
I love that jersey so much, and I don't ever want it to like be ruined.
No, totally.
So it's a bit of a shame that it's such a tainted jersey, but I do have an 06 Canada jersey now. I like it, the black and red. I'll be rocking that through the next couple of weeks.
That's pretty gnarly. I like it. I really wish I could get my hands on a
Foreign Asia. We talked about this a lot last year.
Yeah.
How ridiculous it was that they didn't make enough of those jerseys, because I really wish I could have gotten one. I have your Team Canada jersey here as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll grab that on my way home because I was wondering where the hell that went.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the jersey closet. It used to be hung up with some of the other jerseys, but
Sensational.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, y'all? This has been fun.
No, this is a blast. It was great.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll talk to y'all in a couple weeks.
Yeah, enjoy your week off from us.
If
Take
you're
care.
feeling like showing some Canadian pride over this this Olympic break, we do still have Canadian merch up on the site. The Always Second tee. We have some other stuff as well. Nice little Wayne Gretzky tee as well, and
More topical than ever.
more topical than ever. So yeah, give it a look.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. As always, I'm Tico. This is my co-host.
I'm yours truly.
Over there's our producer.
Producer Jay.
Keep your dang head up.
Keep your head up.
Boom.
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 Stick talk. 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 Stick talk.